Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here, welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's a special Tuesday because, well, I think I might have a double upload for you later on tonight if you're lucky. Yeah, it's episode number, 306. If you'd like to see this one and 307 today, do me a huge favour at the start of the episode and smash the thumbs up button. Now, we've got the first of the semi-finals of the Euros coming out tonight as well, or coming up tonight on TV. So I'll have to upload at like 7 PM. So let's get those 4,000 likes in a timely fashion. Smash that thumbs up for the support. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. Thank you very, very much for that. So we've got this like monster team. I know some of you aren't too happy that it's on 95 chemistry, but I think so far so good. When it comes to this starting 11, I just see incredible talent pretty much everywhere. There's just it's a monster squad. It's full of absolute beasts on this game who, let's face it, if they're on 7 chem, they're absolutely fine. So yeah, you know, I'm happy with the squad. I'm fine with it. We're not going to change it for the rest of this weekend league, and then we'll try and better it for the next weekend league. Which, I mean, I don't know how we're going to do that, looking at the literal crazy players that are in that squad. So I had a couple of little packs from doing part of Gosen's objective. I'll just continue working on that for the next few days in the background. But I have 10 of these player picks for you, split into half of them being the 82 to 88s, and then half of them being the 80 plus. So I do the 82 to 88s to begin with because, I mean, I wanted to test these out. Last time these ones came out, they were pretty OP and gave out like 85 to 87 rated fodder pretty easily. I mean, they weren't amazing for me today, but, you know, we did get an 85 in the end there with Thiago. Can we better that with some 80 plus player picks, though? Starting off not great with Pope. And that's the problem with these ones, is that it's going to be very difficult to not just get picks where it's just 80 rateds and 81 rateds, all right? There's so many of them that the 82 to 88, yes, you can't pack a Summer Stars, but you also cut out all of the 80s and 81s, which there are a ton of. So, I mean, in the end, when you take a look at what we end up packing, I think you can pretty much say that the 82 to 88s were better for me in that situation, which, you know, and they're a little bit cheaper as well, right? 9 non-rares and 2 bronzes, as opposed to, 2 rares and then 7 non-rare golds. I don't know what it is. They're both very, very well priced, and if you have stuff in your club, you might as well send it into some upgrades, see if you can pack a Summer Stars. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do here is an 85 to 90 Tots player. Every now and again, when I get a bit of fodder, you guys know that I'm going to be putting it into that in order to get SBC requirement type players. We get French goalkeeper from Fulham. We end up getting Areola. 89 overall rated. I mean, when I saw French, I was just hoping. Lacroix, I'm still like obsessed with maybe trying Lacroix at some point on this game. But yeah, 89 rated Areola, pretty good to be fair. Second highest rated player I could have got in that 85 to 90 Tots pack. So yeah, can't complain with that. I then had enough to do just a couple more player picks, and I went with the ones. I'm yet to pack a Summer Stars, so I want to do that at some point soon. Meaning that I need I need to actually do player picks and stuff in order to try and get one. So we're 7-3 in the weekend league, and of course we're going into the games with this insane team of ours. We come up against an insane team to begin with. Red Nani, Red Valverde, Moments Eusebio. I don't think I've ever come up against him. And you know what? I had to be on my game, obviously. If we're going to do something against these people, now that my record was starting to heat up a little bit, you know, my form's at like +4 at the moment, so it's not too bad. But when it gets to this stage of the year, there's not many casuals playing the game, so when you start getting a half-decent level of form, you just constantly match those insane teams time and again. So I did go 1-0 up, and then it was a tough old match. I'm not going to lie, we could have conceded a few times, but we finally made it 2-0, and that gave me a little bit of that pressure off. I needed to obviously still stay awake and stuff, but obviously towards the end of the game, I don't know what I tried to do there, but it ended up looking quite cool. Towards the end of the game, he would need to push a little bit more. It allowed me a bit more space. And we end up getting a 3-0 win, which didn't really deserve to be that because that was a very difficult match. Not one that I wanted to start my session off on. I can do a little jumbo rare players pack for you now, a little 100k pack. Obviously, we did pack ourselves a prime icon Baresi in yesterday's video, but not quite so lucky this time. We end up getting ourselves Ben Yedder, which is what most of the preview packs have looked like for me. But we've had that one Ronaldo. We've also had that one. What else? Baresi as well. And did we get a tradable Neymar? I don't think we did we? We got an untradable Neymar from one of those packs. I can't quite remember. But I've only really bought 2 preview packs because the rest of them haven't really been worth it for me. And I do them every single lightning round. So most of the time they're like the same as what you guys are getting in the comments, which is apparently always trash. So into the next game we go, and we counterattack like a madman, like a man possessed from the corner that my opponent just had, and we ended up getting a little headed goal from Ronaldo there. Nice ball in from I think Neymar, and then Ronaldo turns provider to his teammate, the Brazilian, and we are able to go 2-0 up. Now I am convinced, right, that me naming my squad top 200, and obviously having red Neymar and Mbappe and blue Ronaldo, I'm convinced naming my squad that because I have those players makes some of these half-decent opponents just quit because it's July and they don't want to play against me, and I love that if so. I mean, this guy's got some really nice players, 97 Kimmich, 98 Ramos, 2 players I would adore to have in the squad. I'm going to work on that Ramos, you know. I think I need him for the club. I don't know how we're going to get him in the squad, but I think I need Sergio Ramos. So, yeah, be prepared for that in the next sort of 24 to 48 hours. I think in the videos there, we're going to maybe start working on him because, yeah, it's just something that I feel like would help to complete the road to glory, having like the last amazing version of Sergio Ramos. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So, 3-0 up at half-time against this guy who had 71% possession against me. Yeah, it's all good just sort of passing it around, mate, but you got to do something with it. And as you can see, pretty much just sat behind the ball. Whenever he got the ball, didn't really make much happen. And I was able to exploit that every now and again, keep possession myself, and then every now and again just sort of pounce and get a goal, catch him half asleep. And eventually he gets one back. 58 minutes on the clock. He makes it 4-1. And then is he going to push forward for a 4-2 goal here? Well, Ben Yedder, I mean, look at him. Oh, the way he dribbles, man. I'd love to try Tots Ben Yedder as well at some point. And I never tried Tots Memphis this year. It's crazy that there are so many players that are out on this game which I would love to use, but I never got the chance to because funds were just not there at the time. And now, of course, because most players just aren't as good as, as what I've got. But yeah, I think eventually this guy disconnects. I don't know if he was sending me a message or just had enough. Either way, GG's, bro. I just think I played quite well. I took my chances when I got them, really. So that's 10 wins. And you know what happens with 10 wins this weekend? We get ourselves a Weekend League Plus player pick. 1 of 3, 88 rated minimum, which is like the same as getting gold 3. So they've allowed that for 10 wins this time instead of 7 wins. And we actually get 92 rated Fekir, which I was pretty happy about. I don't really want to use him. I remember using him once and didn't like him so much. But just in terms of decent rating, you know, nice fodder from a main league, I'll absolutely take it. So into the next game we go against Prime Pele. Who else was there? There was 98 Ramos there. There was like Vinicius Jr., Tots Rashford. This is a mega squad, once again, on the level of what I've got, I would say. And again, it was going to prove to be a difficult game. I'm now 10-3, so that is when, I mean, I'm already at dizzy heights for my level of skill. It is at this point where I really would start to struggle. But I think this team was performing insanely well. And I was clicking with it, you know. I have players in the right positions, in the right area of the field, because I haven't focused too much on shoehorning different players in to get 100 chemistry, right? I've got 95 chem and 4 players on 7 chem, 5 players on 7 chem, whatever it may be. and they're all still performing like just the best players on the game. And that's because they are the best players on the game. So 2-2 in this match. It was a tough one, I have to say. Vinicius ends up getting through. I think it might have been a poor offside trap from me or something, but he ends up getting through, and we're going to have to really push here if we're going to try and get back into this one, because he makes another one of those perfect Hail Mary through balls to Vinicius Jr. We are use and abuse them constantly ourselves, so it's just frustrating to let them go in against me. Like, I should know they're coming, but sometimes you just can't defend them, can you? And then I go constant pressure. Time to throw the kitchen sink at him, right? I was 2 goals behind, and almost instantly we get 2 goals and get back into it. And I was like, wow, that's how it works, is it? Some opponents just... when you hit that constant pressure, they can't deal with it. And this was one of those guys. So, I can't remember if I left it on or not. Either way, we end up actually taking the lead. Excuse me, in extra time. And then pushing forward again here. Oh, we hit the bar. It's like every single shot was going to miss here at this point. Look at that. Neymar somehow heads it wide. He gets through here. Neymar knocks it wide. Like, this is... scripted. Momentum shift. I don't know what it was, but of course in the last seconds of the game, sorry, I got a bit of a cough. I think my eyes are starting to water as well. There's something in the back of my throat. Yeah, of course he ends up getting the goal, which takes it to penalties in the last kick of the game, and it's like, you know what, I don't feel like I deserved that whatsoever. That was lucky of you. And a penalty shootout ensues. So we both score our first one, but I was able to save his second penalty, and that officially puts me up. Advantage 1 to Lasty. It's Nani to step up, Neuer to save it again. That's 2 saved now, and we are well advantage, you know, well in the lead here. If we can score this one, it'll be great. Oh yes, 3-1 at the moment. It's him to step up again with Vinicius Jr. and Neuer. Neuer just goes crazy in the penalty shootout and saves 3 out of 4 of my opponent's pens, which allows me to win the game. And I think that was utterly deserved, because I don't think there was any way that I should have missed those 3 chances at the end of extra time and that he should have then run down the other end and scored. I just call something fishy going on there, I thought. So, yeah, I think I got the deserved win in the end. And that takes me up to 11-3. Dizzy heights. So I thought, you know what, better stop there for the gameplay for this episode, compose myself, and then go back into some more games. And hopefully that's what you'll see later on tonight. If you are awesome enough to keep smashing that thumbs up and support. We'll end it with an Ultimate Pack preview. We get a walkout, no summer stars though. Still am yet to see one of them. French goalkeeper from Spurs is going to be... an 87 rated Hugo Lloris. So obviously it's not going to be worth it unless there's like 3 more 87s in there. And I mean, there's another one. There's a Heung-min Son, 2 Spurs 87s there. But being at that time worth like 20 something K. I know the market has shot up right now because of that Icon SBC and the 82 times 10, whatever it is. You guys will see the 82 times 10 in a different video in a day's time or so, in like this time tomorrow, I guess. But I'm not going to do that Icon SBC. Like I said, I think we should push towards Ramos, because I will regret not doing him. And there's just always going to be that possibility that it may be in red picks that we could end up getting a Varane, and that would just, you know, complete the defense or something. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, for now, that's going to be the end of the episode. If you can do me that favor of smashing the thumbs up button, that would be amazing. 4,000 likes, 7 PM. Check back on the channel if you guys have, if you've shown enough support. We'll hit that double upload for you just before the Italy match. Italy versus Spain. Who have you got? Let me know in the comment section below. And then, of course, you can also predict tomorrow's game as well. England-Denmark. I want to know what you think the score is going to be there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I thank you for that. And, of course, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can find those links down below. I'll probably be live tweeting during the game. And you can see... my reaction to what's going on in the Euros. So yeah, have a great day everyone, and I'll catch you again hopefully later on tonight for a double upload. I'll see you then. Peace.